This is Pangaea. Pangaea means all together. So Pangaea, the scientific theory of Pangaea, they show a big continent in the middle of the ocean on a full-size Earth. And they say that's Pangaea, and then it broke apart and went skipping across the ocean in all different directions. Well, that ain't the way it happened. Sorry to say, but what science don't realize is that all those continents, all the jagged edges on their continent of Pangaea, all fit together on a smaller ball. And this is it, what you're looking at right here. And it's about 1/3 the size of the Earth. And when the Earth got this size, it was smooth. There wasn't any cracks in it. And the sun was a brown dwarf, and it got too heavy to support its own weight, and fusion set in at the core, and it collapsed, and the solid core that was inside the brown dwarf exploded and shot out through the solar system, and that caused all the asteroids. Now, I illustrated the asteroids here by the lines you see coming into the Earth and striking the Earth, and that's supposed to represent the asteroids. Now, I'm new at animation, so don't expect nothing very much, but when I get through with this, I'm going to be a good animator, because I'm going to go all the way from the start to the finish, and I'm going to learn a whole lot about animation. But this is only my third animation that I've ever made. So anyhow, that's my excuse. So this is Pangaea, and that's the main thing. Now, when the asteroids hit the Earth, and they kept pounding it, and there was about 7 major catastrophes on the Earth, 7 major asteroid strikes that were large asteroids. And I think those 7 large ones is what cracked the Earth's surface and the crust. And the crust is 20 miles thick. So that went all the way down to the hot mantle. And so that's what you see here is the cracks made in the Earth. And the Earth is forming from rings. You can see the rings of the protoplanetary nebula, and the ring up close to us there where the Earth is you can see it, the Earth's gravity pulling it in to form the Earth. Now, at Pangaea, this nebula went down through the cracks. And the nebula is mostly seawater. It's about 98 or 99% water, and the rest of it is solid elements that are in the seawater. And in space, it would be the same thing, except it would take on a different form and would look like the beautiful nebula you see with the Hubble telescope, because there wouldn't be any gravity holding it together like seawater. But as the seawater went down into these cracks, which were about 5 miles wide to start with, it hit the hot nebula and turned to steam and squirted back out, shot back out through the cracks. But it left the solid elements that melted down inside the mantle, and these solid elements sank down according to their weight, and the Earth grew from the inside. So as the Earth grew from the inside, the seafloors formed, because the cracks flattened. And the seafloors formed, and the nebula filled the seas with water. So that's the story of Pangaea.